Hey guys, this is Joy. I am back again with another video. Welcome to the channel. All right, you guys. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I tried to record a live twice already, and for some reason, I think it's the towers that they're working on fixing because I have Metro PCS phone. So apparently Metro PCS or T-Mobile partnered with Sprint, so they're having some difficulties with the tower and the internet service. I don't know what the heck is going on, but we're still gonna do this video. All right, you guys, so I will make sure I check in with you all tomorrow with the live, and if not tomorrow, it will for sure be Saturday or Sunday or any day of this week. So just make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. So that way you do get notifications on when I do make videos. Also, you guys follow me on Facebook as well at Live Narc Free, and make sure that you are following me on Instagram. Yeah, Instagram. I do lives on Instagrams as well, so make sure you follow me on there. All right. So today, you guys, I wanted to talk about a really big topic today. It's going to be about post-traumatic stress disorder. So a lot of us, we go through this after we get done dealing with the narcissist, or some of us, we go through it when we are dealing with them, but a lot of it occurs. The disorder is like the after effects, like this is how you are right now, just like a personality disorder. That's how the person is. So the post-traumatic stress is what you are after you deal with the narcissist. You get what I'm saying? So I did take a little notes. I did do a little research. So I just wanted to read to you, you guys, some symptoms that you might have, and explain what post-traumatic stress disorder is. And I'm also going to be making a part 2 to this, because this is a really big topic and there's a lot to cover, and I don't want to jam all of the information down you guys' throat in one video. But before I do get into it, I wanted to say thank you guys for those that did hit me up and got coaching sessions. Thank you to all of you that have left donations to the channel. Thank you so much. And thank you to those of you that did purchase a video and an audio course. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. It means the world, you guys. Continue to do that. And I do have a few special announcements, but I'm going to make it towards the end of the video. But let's get into the topic really quickly here. Not really quickly, but you know what I mean. Let's get into the topic. So basically, and I wanted to let you guys know. Oh, and also don't forget, I am giving away a free 15-minute coaching session. So don't forget, if you would like a chance to enter to win, leave a comment underneath this video and I will enter you. I'm choosing a winner at the end of the month. So if you want to get a one-on-one coaching session with me for 15 minutes for free, go ahead and leave a comment underneath this video. All right, so anyway, let's get into the reading. Or the message. So, post-traumatic stress disorder. All right, so I have had post-traumatic stress disorder, and I'm sure a lot of you guys, if you're watching it, you've had the same thing. All right, so where I got my information from, not only is it personal experience, but, just to kind of freshen up memory, I went to factd.com, PTS symptoms, okay? So PTSD, let's just call it that for now, is a disorder in which a person has difficulties recovering after experiencing or witnessing a terrifying event. All right, now I know that sounds like a lot, because PTS is a lot, to be honest with you, but let's go ahead. So the condition may last months or years, with triggers that can bring back memories of trauma accompanied by intense emotional and physical reactions. Okay, so what is that, right? You're like wondering, what is it? So it's basically, an experience that you go through that's very traumatic, it's very traumatizing, and it's difficult for you to get over. It's like almost, impossible in your mind to get over. But the good thing is, you can recover, you can heal. That's the beautiful thing about human beings, but it might take you a while to get over it. Now, let's give you an example of some people that might, experience PTSD, people that have been abused, narcissistic abuse, PTSD, domestic abuse, people that have gone to war, people that might have been enslaved, people that might have been in concentration camps. Just an event where it's not a good memory. It's a tragedy, if you want to call it. A tragic experience that you cannot get out of your mind. And it's impossible to erase it for a certain period of time. But again, it's something that you have to work on getting rid of. You get me? So now I also went to Instagram, which I love Instagram. Again, make sure you guys follow me, Live Narc Free on Instagram. So I got an example. It was like a diagram that I saw that's really cool. The page that I follow is Real Depression Project. I'm actually going to be making videos on more of the topics that I've seen on there. It's really good. I think you guys are going to like it. And hopefully, like I said, my lives will be back working again because I love communicating with you guys on the lives. But what I saw on there, it said PTSD isn't just flashbacks. It's getting started, or sorry, it says PTSD isn't just flashbacks or getting startled by loud noises. It can be. So I'm going to list the following of what PTSD can be. All right. So hiding emotions. So some of you guys, you might experience PTSD. After you have your experience, you were hiding your emotions, meaning you didn't open up to people. You don't say, like, maybe you feel depressed, maybe you feel sad, maybe you feel lonely, you might feel bored. You have a lot of anxiety, you have suicidal thoughts. Some of you guys might feel worthless, undeserving. You might be self-loathing, you might be angry, you might feel miserable. So these are just some emotions that you could be hiding from people. Maybe it's from family, maybe it's from friends, maybe it's from coworkers, just everyday life. A lot of us, we hide our emotions because we don't want to let people know what's really going on. We don't want people to know that we really do need help and we really are struggling after this tragic experience after dealing with the narcissist. All right, so that's something that is PTSD. What also is PTSD is feeling like a burden. And again, I kind of went over this in the last 2 lives that I tried to do, but I guess it was meant for me to do a video. That's fine. But feeling like a burden, again, this could be feeling like a burden to others, feeling like a burden even to yourself, and give you an example, feeling like a burden to others, meaning, let's say you attempt to be in a relationship after narcissistic abuse, which I don't recommend unless you get the proper healing. But let's say you decide, you believe in that quote called Hello Moto. Let's say you believe in that quote called in order to heal, in order to heal is to get under another person or something like that. So let's say you might try to be with somebody else right away, and not heal from your past, not heal the baggage, not heal the trauma, not heal the wounds. Then you could be a burden on another person because you could be bringing that baggage with those experiences that you've dealt with that could be put onto another person. It could, for one, cause you bad karma, and two, it could cause you to hurt yourself even more, and then you're going to hurt another person in the process, which is really unfair. You get what I'm saying? So you could be feeling like a burden when it comes to your connections, again, relationships, or even work partnerships with people, or feeling like a burden, meaning, you're not able to show up in life like, normal, you're just not acting like how you usually are. That's feeling like a burden. So another example of PTSD is numbness, where you feel like you can't feel anything. Like you just feel like a zombie. And that's literally, I remember feeling like that. I felt like a zombie. I felt like, I wasn't like in my right mind. Like I was still in the past thinking about the narcissist, what he had done, what happened to me, how hurt I was, how shocked I was, how much pain I was feeling. That's being numb. Or, again, just going out in your everyday life, not really paying attention to what's going on around you, just feeling like you're on autopilot, feeling like you still should be with the narcissist, feeling like, you still want them to control you, or you still want them to talk to you or message you, or you want them to miss you or something like that. Just feeling numb to everything that's around you, just feeling numb. It's like you can't feel anything, like you're too shocked, you're like shell shocked. All right. Another PTSD, how it could be and how you can recognize it is, again, struggling to put your guard down. So, struggling to put your guard down, meaning, really not opening up to people, being, not trusting, not opening up, fear of getting hurt again, fear of people knowing you for who you really are, fear of people not accepting you for who you are, fear of not being good enough, fear of, just not being successful, fear of failure. A lot of you guys could struggle with putting your guard down when it comes to that. Again, in relationships, or whether it comes to work and career, it could go either way. Just give me 1 second, you guys. Okay, I thought that was my dad. He actually called me, but I have to call my dad back. I'm sorry, you guys. I want to give my attention time to you guys. My dad can wait. But my dad seems really needy. Like once I move out, like I don't know if any of you guys ever experienced that. But anyway, yeah, so that would be an example of how you could have PTSD, is you're struggling to put your guard down. You just don't trust anybody. And it's totally understandable. I get it. I've been there. I've done that. Where you think everybody's going to hurt you. You think everybody's out to get you. You think that, people are not nice. You begin to have this mindset or this belief system, like everybody's going to hurt me, so I'm just going to go ahead and hurt them first, or you could have been with somebody that did that to you, or this could have been you, or vice versa. Another PTS symptom or something that you might experience is concentration difficulties. So it's hard for you to concentrate, again, whether it's in a relationship or a connection, whether it's hard for you to concentrate at school, whether it's hard for you to concentrate at work. You're just consumed by narcissistic abuse, what the narcissist has done to you, what they said to you, how they made you feel. They might have made you feel low, worthless, ugly, fat, not beautiful. And they didn't see your worth. And you're focusing on that, so that's something that you're going to have to overcome. And again, it's possible. It's definitely doable. With time, energy, effort, and investment, you can do it. Trust me. All right. But again, everybody's timing is different, because one person can do it in 90 days. Another person can do it in 120 days. Another person can do it in 6 months. Another person can do it in a year or two. It just depends on the individual person. You get me? So yeah. Concentration difficulty. You can't focus in on the moment. You're too stuck on what happened to you. You can't move. It's hard for you to move. Or you reminisce about the narcissist. You reminisce about being with him again. You can't focus in the present, All right. So feeling disconnected from the present. Again, I kind of already said this, we're living in the past as PTSD victims. You focus on what happened to you. You can't get over what happened. You can't forgive. You can't forget. And it's difficult for you to move on with your life and to be happier and try to get into a healthier relationship, or at least attract a guy that you want to be with, or just to be single and be back to yourself that you were before you got with the narcissist, Again, you're not in the present moment, but you feel disconnected. You're not even there. You're not present. You're too focused on, again, I understand. Yes, we are victims of narcissistic abuse, but we can become a victor. We can overcome. Another PTS symptom is restlessness. So you're tired, you're very fatigued, you can't sleep, you can't eat, you can't think. You stay up thinking about, what happened. You talking to your family and friends about it maybe, or maybe you might get a counselor, you might get a coach. I'm not sure, but you're just tired all the time because you're looking for answers. You don't know who to talk to. You don't know where to go, what to say, what to do. You want to talk to the narcissist, but the narcissist abandoned you, left you feeling lonely, left you feeling sad, left you feeling hopeless, maybe left you pining for them to come back, pining for them to return. Maybe you might think they're going to change. Maybe you think that they're going to realize what they've done to you. No, they don't. But yeah, you will feel some sort of restlessness, like where you can't sleep for a certain period of time. And you might even, stay up all night, maybe doing some research online about narcissistic abuse. You might binge watch narcissistic videos. You might, do things like that. Another symptom of narcissist PTSD is night terrors. Now, I will tell you guys that I actually experienced this when I was dealing with the borderline. Not so much the narcissist, but for sure the borderline. The relationship that I had with him, it was unique because he wasn't a narcissist, but he was still toxic and he still had a personality disorder and he was still unhealthy. But I remember, like, I was thinking of going back to him. I wanted to be back with him. And my friends were like, what are you thinking? He's already with someone else. He literally was posting pictures of him and this girl, like, kissing, going out. So he was really a jerk. And kind of threw it in my face that he was with someone. And it turned out that the person that he was with, she kind of looked like a boy. She was pretty. She was like a model, but she had one of those looks where she was very unique, cute, but like in her own way. Because I don't think anyone's ugly, but she was just not like who I thought he was going to go with, And sometimes borderlines will do that. They will go and be with someone that is way different than you just to show you that they didn't want you anyway, or they wasn't really into you or something like that. They're just really like, they're so hurtful. You know what I mean? So... But yeah, and like I said, I kept what I remember. I would tell you guys exactly what I did. I'd be going on his Facebook page. I'd be going on his Instagram. And I noticed like he would be posting photos of the girl talking about, oh, my wife, I love you. And they'd be posting, like he was a battle rapper. So he'd be posting pictures of him at the battle rap competition with him and his girl. Sounds like my dad. So yeah, like... But anyways, long story short is I was kind of feeding into it. I didn't contact him or anything like that, but I was still kind of, emotionally attached, emotionally involved. And I started to get the night terrors. And I think that was God's way of saying, let it go, move on. And I remember like I was having unfortunate circumstances happen in my life where I remember I had gotten a ticket on my car. I ended up like crashing the right side of my car. Like when I used to live in California, like I was having unfortunate circumstances. That was God's way of saying, stop it, move on with your life. You know what I mean? And I too remember, like, because I used to drive for Lyft and Uber. And I remember one time I had picked up a passenger. She was in the back seat. And I remember I had to literally, like, I was feeling nauseated. So I had literally threw up. And I hadn't threw up in so long. And I know for sure that was because I had gotten finished dealing with the borderline. And God was telling me, it's done. Don't go back. Don't look on his social media. You're only going to hurt yourself. Stop hurting yourself. You need to heal. You need to move on. That was the messages that I got, So I don't know. Maybe some of you guys can relate. You might have had some of the same symptoms. Trust me, you can do it. You can overcome this, but it might take you some time. And it's nothing wrong with that. Your process of healing, you could take as long as you want. Take all the time you need, because at the end of the day, it's about you, nobody else. It's not even about me. It's about you, your healing process, your recovery process. All right. Next PTS symptom is feeling hopeless about the future. Again, I remember feeling this way. I was definitely feeling hopeless about the future, especially with the narcissist, because, he had painted a picture, tried to make it seem like we were going to be together, tried to make it seem like we were going to have a nice future, a nice family, having kids, and, it was going to be something long term, but he ended up breaking my heart. And it was for a good reason though. But in that moment, I felt hopeless. And he even had the guts and the balls, because I remember the time that he had posted a picture up of the girl that he was with. I hadn't been in contact with him for a whole year. I'm sorry, not a whole year. I had not been in contact with him. I think it was for like a month. And I went 4 weeks without talking to him. And then I reached out and I was like, hey, how are you doing? I was just like following up with him. And, he was saying, hey, he's like, I'm sure you see my Facebook post. And I was like, yeah, I saw your Facebook post. I was like, I'm really happy for you, which I really wasn't happy. I was just saying that because, again, I was young, I was naive, and I didn't want to make it seem like it hurt me a lot. But I don't really recommend doing that or following up with the narcissist because they're only going to try to hurt you and make you feel worse. So just cut all contact. Don't even try to do the closure phone call or closure email. It's a waste of time. You can give the closure to yourself, but don't try to get closure from the narcissist because they're not going to validate your experience, So don't even waste your time. But he had the nerve to say, did I kill your dreams? Can you believe that? He really said that to me after I found out that he was with someone else and was going to build a future with that person instead of me, So that definitely made me feel kind of hopeless. It made me feel like I couldn't be with anybody, that I wasn't good enough. And because he was the person that I wanted and he decided to go with someone else. But that was a lesson for me of self-love. A lot of us, we have to learn that lesson. It's tough and it's hard, and you're going to learn it one way or the other. God's going to teach you that lesson, whether you like it or not, And second to last is loss of interest. So again, this could be this is another PTS symptom, loss of interest in life, not feeling hopeful of anything, just feeling down, depressed, miserable, sad, hopeless, worthlessness. Like that's a lot of things that we might experience after having a traumatic event happen in our lives. And last but not least, we have feeling shame and guilt. So this is something that you might experience. You might feel like, oh, why did this happen to me? I deserved it. I feel shameful. How could I have let something like that happen? I literally felt that way. I was embarrassed to come on here and talk about, what happened to me. I felt shameful because I was like, I couldn't believe that my aunt, she was a narcissist. I lived with her for 5 years. She would abuse me so bad. And I was her blood niece. Like I was not adopted or anything like that. No foster child. We were blood family. And she abused me for 5 years. And that really affected me really, really bad. But I was able to move on. I was able to heal and I was able to recover and reclaim myself, reclaim my value, reclaim my worth. And even with those other relationships, do the same thing. So that's all I have for you guys. Hopefully this helps and gives you some insight on, if you are experiencing PTSD. All right. So what I wanted to also let you guys know, so I know you guys know I've been talking about coaching sessions. I know you guys hear about it. I kind of wanted to restructure it a little bit. And I wanted to let you guys know I'm doing a 90-day coaching program. It's going to be called Heal After Abuse. So in this coaching program, again, it's going to be for 90 days. And I'm going to give just a little sneak peek because I'm going to make a whole nother video where I'm going to be showing you exactly what it's about and giving you all the details. But just right now, what we're going to do in this coaching program is we want to focus on results. We want to get you the results that you want for your transformation, for your healing process, because it's called Heal After Abuse. So how exactly do you want to heal? What do you want to see after the 90 days? So just to give you guys examples, do you want to, I know most of you guys do want to do this, but I'm sure you want to recover and move on from the narcissist. All right, so let's say I don't know, because I'm not sure, because everybody's different. Everybody has their own results on what they want to do. You want to, find out what it's like to be in a healthy relationship. You want to, be more confident and learning how to love yourself. You want to understand what happened to you as a child and forgive yourself, forgive your parents. And I do have my little cheat sheet because I was taking notes because I was like, I really want to help people get results. I want to help people transform and when it comes to their healing process. And I think 90 days is good because, you know, it'll give us enough time to see that transformation. So what we'll do is we'll do the weekly phone calls and coaching sessions, and you guys will get unlimited access to me via Facebook, via text message, and via email. All right. And in between that time, you guys, you know, we'll be reaching out and keeping in touch with each other. But also we can learn about, you know, or maybe you want to know how to overcome PTSD. Maybe that could be a result that you want to get. I'm not sure. We will discuss that though. We'll find out. But that would be the point of the Heal After Abuse 90-day coaching program. So also, you know, healing from a past relationship, again, narcissistic abuse, how to overcome childhood traumas, getting over your fears of being alone and not being good enough, how we can work through that to get you to from where you're at now to feeling confident about being single, feeling confident about, you know, pursuing your goals, your dreams, and your passions, being excited about just loving you, trusting people again, you know, getting back to the happy, passionate, confident, sexy, beautiful girl or guy that you was before you met the narcissist and before they destroyed you, before they hurt you, you know? Also, we could find out, I don't know what your results is. Maybe you want to learn how this will help you heal is by recognizing a narcissist. Maybe it could be being a coach like myself, teaching other people the same thing, you know, again, or how to attract your dream guy. You get what I'm saying? But there's a lot more things, you know, that we could do in the 90-day period. But like I said, what I'm focusing on now, I'm kind of restructuring things because I noticed just the 30-minute, the 60-minute, and the 90-minute is probably not enough time for you to see a transformation to get the results that you're looking to get. So we're going to do it for 90 days. And like I said, it's going to be Heal After Abuse. That's going to be the 90-day coaching program. All right. So if any of you guys are interested in that, go ahead and send me an email at livenarcfree9@gmail.com and let me know. I'm going to be making another video on exactly when it's going to be started. It's going to be very shortly. If it's not the beginning of May, it'll be the second week in May. All right. But I'll be for sure giving you guys a date on that and all the details. And also, let me know what else you want to learn about narcissistic abuse. I have a survey in the description box. Fill out the survey. Like, I want to teach you guys what it is that you want to learn. So in the survey, it just asks you a few questions like what you're struggling with, what are your challenges, what mistakes you feel like you made when dealing with the narcissist, what you want to overcome, what are your goals, you know? So, you know, I could help you guys to the best of my ability. I want to help you. And like I said, with this 90-day program, Heal After Abuse, this is about you. This is about you healing, what results you want to see, how I can help you do that, which I know that I can. But it's about what are the results that you're looking to get. You get what I'm saying? All right. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like. Please make this you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys for all of your support. Like I said, I appreciate for those of you that did get coaching sessions and purchase video and audio courses and even left donations. Thank you guys so much. Please continue to keep doing that. It means the world. And don't forget, I am giving away a 15-minute coaching session at the end of the month as well. So maybe that can help some of you guys prep for this 90-day coaching program that I do have coming out. Like I said, Heal After Abuse. That's what it's all about, healing on this channel. And also, don't forget, I have the free download, Letting Go of the Narcissist. If you need to just hear some inspiration, some motivation for your day to get you going. If you're feeling depressed, go ahead and download it, please, if you need it. All right, you guys. So I'm signing out. You guys have a good night. Stay safe, stay healthy. And I love you guys. Bye.